I wasn't always an anxious person. I became anxious throughout my life. When I believed in God, when I believed in the law of attraction, it felt like a buffer. It was something that made me feel safe in the world, or helped me to feel safe in the world. And there were times when things got hard that I would turn to my belief in God, my belief in the law of attraction, to help me feel safe in the world. And I'd use mantras, I used chanting, that kind of thing. Since becoming an atheist, I haven't had that belief in God anymore to rely on. And so when difficult things have happened, it's fallen to me to make myself feel safe in the world. I wanted to share some of the things that have helped me deal with anxiety since becoming an atheist. I know that basically all anxiety advice that's given isn't reliant on a belief in a God anyway. It's secular advice. However, I've found that when I'm struggling with feeling safe in the world, at times when I would have been able to rely on a belief in God or the law of attraction, I'm kind of at a loose end at times. So over the last couple of years, I've been able to come to certain tools, certain practices that have helped me to deal with that. So I want to share them with you in the hope that maybe they might help you. The first one is the 8-6-4 breath. So you breathe in for 8, you hold it for 6, and then you breathe out for 4. That does a really good job at relaxing my body, and it also helps my mind, because in the time that I'm doing that breathing, I'm not really thinking about anything. I'm just counting and focusing on the breath. So it's a bit of respite, really. Another thing is focusing on what I know for sure, like dropping all the what ifs. So much of anxiety is what if, and yeah, but what about this? And it's all in the realm of the unknown. You know, it's not something that deals very much with facts. So if you try your best to drop the what ifs and then focus on what matters most, it can help. That's something that I do every single time I feel anxious. I'm just like, right, what do I know for sure? And then I go from there. Something else that's really helped is to think that in the past, when I did believe in a God, all the things that happened that scared me, that made me anxious, that turned out okay, didn't turn out okay because there was a God. They just turned out okay. And that hasn't changed. Like, whether you believe in a God or not, whether a God exists or not, doesn't change. And so if that's the case, then chances are it's going to be fine this time too. Another one is lean on other people, talk it through. It helps if you know another atheist as well, talk it through with an atheist, because they can kind of help from their point of view, or a professional, obviously. One thing is, if you're feeling anxious about health-related stuff, I would say more often than not, avoid going on Google. Go to a doctor, go to a professional, because if you go on Google with a spot, you're going to come away feeling like you've got the pox. It's not great. All in all, with all the anxiety I get, it can feel like it wasn't worth it to question all my beliefs in the way that I did. But I'm nowhere near as anxious now as I was a year ago. And I'm learning new tools, new skills all the time to help deal with anxiety in a way that works without the crutch of supernatural belief. You know, whatever you believe in, the tools that you learn as an atheist to deal with feeling safe in the world, they work. And they work whatever you believe in, because they're not dependent on a belief. These tools withstand the test of time. So if I could go back, question all my beliefs again, would I do it? 100% every time. You know, the cold hard truth is worth so much more than a comforting lie. But facing facts means that you've got to be that little bit more courageous, that little bit more prepared, and that little bit more honest with yourself. If you're hearing this as an atheist, as someone that doesn't feel safe in the world, as someone that feels anxious, then I hope you feel better soon, and I hope that what I've shared here will help you. If not now, then soon. Thanks for watching.